current top 10 and that they thought it was doing pretty well. And they actually wrote out a little sideboard guide with it, which I'm going to pop up on screen. If it's something you're interested in, you know, pause it, copy it, and paste it or whatever. Um, but yeah. Anyway, we're just going to jam and hope we don't get paired versus. We've already played Temur Nexus before. This list isn't anything significantly different than that list, except for the fact that there's more red sources because there's the Shivan Fires and Cannonades and the Niv Mizzet sideboard plan, instead of not really having red sources and wanting to cast explosions off of Gift, which is the version we were playing before. But basically, we're just going to hope we don't get paired versus a bunch of White Weenie and Burn, because those matches probably will not go well for us. But if we get paired versus the Esper matches and the Sultai matches, which we've been getting paired versus a lot of Esper, it should be fairly easy selling. Even though we're actually a little thin on counterspells. And it is absolutely burning up in my house. It's like 78 degrees. Air conditioner's broke, so I'm in a fairly foul mood. Enjoy me being pissy the entire night. Holy crap. Hey, JJ, thank you for the 19th month. That is a really large number, and I appreciate it. Also, how are you doing today? Hope you're feeling a bit better at least. Two and a half minutes for a queue. That is not cool. Three minutes and counting. Because it's just a nickname. Ever since I was little, people have called me Ray-Ban, and it just got shortened to Ray. Used to call me Ray-Ban after the sunglasses because I'm so cool, or possibly because I wear really big thick glasses that are similar to Ray-Ban avatars. Oh, did he? How'd he do with it? Oh, and good luck with your job interview. 2:30. Gosh, I can't imagine being up at 2:30. It's actually about what time I plan on hoping to wake up tomorrow. And I'm not going to appreciate it since I've been getting up at like 8 p.m. Yeah, maybe there's something wrong. We'll close this and rejoin, I guess. Maybe it'll work a little quicker. What was he needing to shuffle it in for? Maybe MTGO's broken queues won't work. Kai Ultimate? Yeah, Kai Ultimate could definitely be an issue. I only have one real way to answer it in the entire deck. Pre-board. He milled all four? Probably shouldn't have done that. That's the only way you can win with this deck. I don't think you want to mill four of those. Have we been in queue like 7 minutes already? Yeah, I guess I'm going to open up MTG Arena. So the screen's going to go black for a second. The screen should be back. I'll move to chat to where I can actually see it. Guess we'll play just a random best of one while we wait for the queue, because this is crushing me. It's tilting me. So we got paired versus an 82%. We're going to lose like 300 rating if we lose. And obviously the match starts as soon as this match starts, and I can't really just leave this match, so we're stuck playing this match first now. Nice timing, MTGO. Appreciate you. Hopefully they're not playing a Still Leaf Champion deck, and they're just playing Sultai or something. I guess I'm just going to slam this. Yeah. What is this? Okay. Well, you have to wait, opponent. Yeah, perfect timing. Opponent's playing Bant things. We have an insane hand if we had lands. So I guess we're going to start with this. Then we're going to attack. And we'll see if we hit a land. We're going to hit our land. Guess I'm also going to kill this. Seven-minute wait. Load up arena. Instantly get an opponent. Oh, well, I guess we're going to start with an attack. No, they don't want to play no more, but I was going to shock them. Alright, back to our match. Let's move chat back over. Let's pop up tribute to JJ. And we'll keep our hand, even though we don't have a green source. I think it's fine. There's enough green sources in the deck. Oh, cool. Another Esper deck. Well, Esper is what I want to play versus, but obviously this hand's pretty bad versus Esper, as we don't have a green mana, we don't have a search, we don't have a counterspell, and we've already drawn one of our only 2 dead cards. Well, technically we have 5 dead cards, but the other 2 are considerably less dead because this could be Esper mid-range maybe. Oh, well never mind, it's just some Sultai. Alright. Kind of just don't want my Growth Spiral to get counterspelled for free. I'd rather play it on a turn that I'm going to untap and cast Chemister's Insight, or that it's going to stop them from playing a Chemister's Insight. That's a kind of a neat one. Can you expand the screen on MTGO and take chat away so I can see? Yeah, I can pull it off the screen. I normally leave it up because, like, it shows here, like, when people are scrying and things like that. And it's kind of like relevant information, and I thought people might want to see that, but I can take it off. I can pull it off screen. If you think people don't want to see it. Probably want a couple of these. What? Oh, you don't want our chat on the screen. I can do that too. The reason I leave the chat on the stream is that way people that are on YouTube or whatever can see who I'm talking to and what I'm responding to. But if you don't think it should be on screen, I can get it off the screen. Sounds great. It's kind of ugly, but I mean that's the reason I leave it up. Like, it's got to be very awkward to go watch a YouTube video and just hear a guy having a conversation with something and them only getting to see one half of the conversation. I can't leave this up though. Like, that's going to fall down every time I click my screen. Sweet, we have an answer to a Thief of Sanity now. So there's just straight Sultai. So I sideboarded very wrong. For some reason in my mind, they were going to be a Sultai control deck where they hadn't played anything, and I kind of sideboarded versus Esper. Like a more control style deck. So basically I sideboarded very, very, very poorly. You basically just don't sideboard versus Nexus. Or versus Sultai. You pretty much just bring in a couple of negates and take out like the worst counter spells. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll do it. I don't care. We good. I guess I don't want to yield to that. Put that in the graveyard. I technically need it, but I need other things more. Ooh. Don't think I can keep that. Seems speculative. So they have a counter spell? Is that why they're just holding up 2 mana randomly? Hmm. Oh no, they have another spell to play. Don't think we're gonna win this game unless we draw like Wilderness this turn. But like I said, I sideboarded very poorly. Guess graveyard. Okay. What the hell? Doesn't let me highlight it though. Well, I'm not gonna win this game. What can I do to try to win this game? Guess I can do something like this. That doesn't really help a whole lot. You look fantastic, Crushing Canopy. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Cool, we're not dead this turn. I don't know how we win, but we're not dead. Maybe I was just supposed to play the mountain and use an extinction on the Merfolk Branchwalker. One skis. Sitting here with no outs, ready to party. Actually, I'm going to play this. This doesn't do anything here, but I want them to see it and maybe make a poor sideboarding decision because they see it, because I'm getting ready to sideboard this out. So since this is about to no longer be in my deck, I'm showing it to them. Alright, well, you got me. Okay. Well, I sideboarded very horribly for match 1. We don't want any of those. We want these. We want some of these, but not all of these. Probably want to get rid of one of these 3 cards. I didn't mean to drag the search, I meant to drag the negate. Okay, well, we brought a couple of fogs back in. This hand's not very good, but I'll keep it. It could be anything, even a boat. Boo, it's a Llanowar. That is an impactful magic card. Well, I don't want you. Well, I guess I'm getting you anyway. Not good. Very not good. Just drawing a wilderness is what I need. Sinister Sabotage was pretty good. But a wilderness is definitely what I need. I'd take another Sinister Sabotage, but... I saw a wilderness now in 3 games, so... I'm gonna say it's about time. That's a Hydroid Crassus. Don't have to care about that, at least. Uh-oh. We're still looking not good. Yeah, we can kill something, I guess. So they got 2 lands, that's pretty cool. We're down to 10 life though, and they have 9 damage in play. It's decision time for us. Just deal with 2 of their things. I think that's what I'm going to do. Draw some extra cards here. Hopefully we'll find a snare or wilderness. Just for 2, that means they have a counterspell for sure. Well, I guess not. Maybe not. Yeah, copies the kick, which is really sweet. So we're going to put us down to 7 here. And we're able to not die to 7 with just the explosion, which is nice. So if we just kill you, we're still alive. Kind of need more lands in play, so if I play you, I can play you and still kill you. So I get to draw 3 cards, but I get an extra land. It's probably fine. Alright, well, we're running out of time to draw anything relevant. None of these cards are relevant here. They shocked. Ah, good news. Bad news. Still just haven't drawn whatever we need. And we're dead now. Wonder if I should have copied this. Yeah, might as well look at the next card for the fun of it. Oh well. We went, not including those last 2 cards, we went 25 cards deep and didn't find any wilderness, any nexus, any fog. So 3, 7, 9 relevant cards, and we found none. We didn't draw a second Sheevan Fire either, which could have got us extra turns on a lot of those turns. That's disappointing. I did miss sideboard horribly game 2 though, so I deserved the lost game 2. Yeah, I could have tried for that, but then we don't have the chance to hit the Wilderness Reclamation. It puts us down to 2 outs. Leaving up 4 or 5 mana gives us a chance to hit the Wilderness Reclamation, play it, untap, draw a bunch of cards, and hit the Root Snare. So we're drawing 2 less cards, but we're finding 4 more live cards. I'm not actually sure which one's better in terms of math. That was 3 games in a row, though, that we drew 0 wildernesses and 0 nexuses, right? We might have had some in game 1, to be honest. The guy can see that I wasn't paying attention. It was 2 games in a row, at least. We drew quite a few extra cards that game. Like, we were 25 cards deep there. 27 if you count the last Chemister's Insight, which I don't count. That was just casting it for the hell of it. I didn't have mana to do anything with it anyway. Maybe we should play another arena match since the last match took like 7 or 8 minutes before we got an opponent. So I'll burn spells again. Ooh, best card. It's always fun to draw best card. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Mountain before I play the Light Up the Flames, which is counterintuitive, but I don't want to get spell pierced. Not getting spell pierced is fun. They can't really block this turn. I mean, if they want to trade the Wizard's Lightning and the Lava Runner for their Tempest Shin, they're able to do that. And we have an opponent. This is kind of an interesting turn. Do I just casually put our opponent at 1 here? I think I'm pretty fine just putting our opponent at 1 here. Our match didn't start. Another Tempest Shin. It's fine, nobody cares. So we can force to trade 1, and we have any non-land card basically wins. That is a land card. Yeah, I could have killed 1, but it doesn't feel like they can win at 1, but maybe I'm wrong. Or it felt like if I killed 1 and if they just had a second, I was in trouble. Oh, no. You beat me. Yeah, about 1,000 things kill me. Sure. They have a second counterspell, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it. And if they don't, I still have to draw something. Oh, cool, they had a third. I'm pretty glad that I threw the damage at them. Because we would not have won that game without any other way. Oh, cool. Well, there's some wildernesses, but there's no lands. Yeah, it's pretty low this season. I've not played any games since I've hit Mythic that haven't been on stream. Like a full 0. This hand's horrendous, by the way. Cool. The only good card we have in our hand is now gone. They liked our card good enough to keep it. That's kind of scary. I drew it back. Lucky us. Red Rover, send us on over lands. Ooh. Oh, they have Syncopates in their main deck? Why is there Syncopates in your main deck? That card's not good. I'm still going to take it because it's a counterspell. If I'm going to put that in my graveyard, I don't want it. I guess I'll wait till their turn and use it. They're probably going to syncopate it, and that's fine. They should syncopate it anyway. Suppose I could just wait. I don't really care about these. Again, I just don't care about those at all. That I care about. I can pay the 5 now. God. Hey, Juka, what's up? No! They drew best card. Well, we need to draw something relevant now. I guess I'll just play it. Maybe not. I don't know what playing it actually does now. We've shuffled 3 of those back in our libraries, so we're like 34 cards deep. Or we shuffled 4 back in. I think we shuffled 3. Your commander deck, you say? Cool. Brawl. Curse of the Swine. I remember that one when that was standard legal. Just 31 lands? 31 lands seems like so few. Yeah, well, we're basically dead. They're going to flip that. Mono blue, nope. This is generally an easy match, but you generally draw spells that matter. Our explosions kind of didn't matter, our blink didn't matter, our root snare didn't matter, our nexuses didn't matter. Huh? Guess I keep it. It was a cantrip. JK, changed my mind, don't want it. The Force of Will seems like it'd be pretty good there. Oh, what do you know? You do nothing now. I have no counterspell left in my deck, so I can't protect you either. Well, it seems like there's no reason not to just throw you out into the Mortify. Like, I don't think I can win this game anymore. I think I'm way too far behind. Huh. Whoopsie. I just broke my chip thing. That's disappointing. It's whatever, I don't have anything. Oh, cool, another land. That's 16 lands we've saw so far. You have an ad running looking for it? Yeah, can't scoop. Can still win this game. We're going to be out of land soon, so that's going to be great for us. Wrath of God Invocation. I didn't even know they made one. That's cool. Uh-oh, there's a Kai. I'm probably dead now. JJ requested it. I have one of these in paper. Loco Dope sold it to me last week. It shines in all the right places. Well, why put it back? You don't want it. JJ gets what JJ wants. More land, arg. Can we draw a second Chemister's Insight, please? I didn't say second Sheevan Fire. So in our final 26 cards, there's 2 Nexuses, 3 Wilderness, 3 Chemists, 2 Explosions, 3 Search for Ascantas, 3 Opts, and 2 Growth Spirals. And 1 Sheevan Fire, 1 Root Snare, and some lands. There's literally only 2 non-land dead cards left in the deck. Why'd they ult then? Guess I don't want that. Hey, I do want that. If Sinister sabotages and not absorbs? Or do they just have both? You know they have a Syncopate in their hand still, too. Vulcan Shackle's Masterpiece is a nice looking card. Can't see how I care about that. Can't see what I could do about it if I did care about it. Goodbye, Opt. You'll be missed. I don't know how I can win right now because I can't beat 2 counter spells ever. I can beat 1 counter spell, but I can't beat 2. And we know they have 2. We know for a fact they have 2. We've saw. We've saw them put 2 in their hand. Drew fought all 4 of their fault erasures fairly early as well this game. We went for our blink yet? Yeah, we've gone for our blink. No, they had 3 counter spells. Four counter spells. Five counter spells. Original art are expensive and cool as hell. I'm a pretty big fan of them in general. Would love to have some as well. Getting smashed so far tonight. But thanks to really long queue times, we're still like an hour in. This hand's also not very good. Like, it's a bunch of cards you like. You don't really want any of these cards in your opening hand. All you want is things that say draw cards. You want like your ops, your chemist's insights, your negates. None of this stuff. Also, I was supposed to play Sulfur Falls there because of fault erasure, but I'm an idiot. Got lucky. It's a big play mistake, but I got lucky. Oh man, the Mox cards do a lot for me. This is my pipe dreams to own an actual real vintage deck and a real set of Power 9. You're not a land, so goodbye. That is one of my pipe dreams. Which one? The original? Path to Exile Conflux. I think that's Conflux, right? Oh, that art's actually sweet. Yeah, well, we have a problem here. Looks like we're about to miss a mana drop. Scuttling Doom Engine. Sir Scuttleworth. Nice. Didn't miss a land drop. Hey, Dong. We draw a Chemister since it's the only card that matters. I put one of those reclamations on the bottom of my deck already. Sure, that resolves. It's a little bit early to play this card because if they have Mortify, it sucks for me, but I'm hoping it's just a counterspell. If I didn't have 3 in my hand, I wouldn't gamble there. Having the 3rd one in my hand is really why I played it like that. Anything that scuttles. So you don't like me then? I scuttle. I'm too fat to walk normally. Aww. Well, boo. Guess I should have just played it on their turn. If they have a Cleansing Nova right now, I'm going to be super sad. Alright, it's Chemister's Insight time. Well, at least the card's reasonable. It's definitely Teferi time for them. Oh, Chemister's Insight, wherefore art thou? We'll also take counter spells. Any of our 4 counter spells. I don't even know if that does anything for me, but I'm going to keep it. I highly doubt this card doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, they're not killing it with the fairies, so that's good. They brought in Hostage Taker. I guess I just lose then if you can bring in Hostage Taker versus me. What? They sideboarded in Hostage Taker. Well, I basically have no out now. Let's run it back. Oh, I'm dead. Can't really see a way out here. I don't think I want this back. Like, they've already got the Teferi, and they'd be able to kill it if Niv Mizzet. This Nexus of Fate resolves, I probably win the game. I'm assuming they have a negate and this Nexus of Fate never resolves, though. Okay. Nexus of Fate resolved. I think they were playing the wrong game. They tapped tapped all their mana when they had to have a million counter spells. And then they just died. So for those that haven't seen this deck, I'll just quickly explain what happens. Basically, you float 5 mana, you untap your mana, you float 9 more, and you float 9 more, you have 23, you do 16 to them, and in this situation you have to negate up for their 2 mana. But that's for people who haven't saw the deck. I'm not even sure that I believe Hostage Taker is a good card versus me, because I'm going to have enough answers to Niv Mizzets and Crushing Canopies and stuff that I'm not sure if I care. I don't know what to take out for the second Shivan Fire. I think I'm just going to take out a random Opt. Probably regret it. I feel like there was an extremely high chance they just had a bunch of counter spells in their hand and tapping 6 mana cost them the game. Can we dodge Fault Erasure or Search for Azcanta? Esper never wins really when they don't play turn or two mana spells, which they didn't last game, which is why we even had a chance. Want the red mana in case they just turn 3 Thief. Well, we need to draw something reasonable. I think I'm just going to slam one of these into a counterspell because I don't want them casting Chemister's Insight this turn. I want to delay them playing Chemister's Insight for as long as I can. Oh boy, oh boy. It's to fairy time. Go ahead and play this, but they have to have Syncopate. Syncopate's going to be very good here, but Syncopate in general is a horrible magic card for these decks. Unfortunately, we're just not drawing card draw spells, and I'm having to play spells that I normally don't want to play. Just definitely drawing everything out of order. It's a little disappointing. Alright. I don't really want to play it, but whatever. Like I said, I don't have anything, so I don't feel like I have a choice. Like, my hand's actual terrible. The sad thing about this is now they can tuck it to Fairy and get the Niv Mizzet back, but again, I don't really care too much if they get the Niv Mizzet. It spends all of their mana. I don't value my Niv Mizzet very highly that way, and I get to guaranteed resolve a Wilderness Reclamation with a counterspell backup. And there's a lot of cards I could just draw and win the game with now. Well, not win that turn, but effectively win. probably can't win now, by the way. Because they should have multiple counter spells. This is one of the easier matches, and we are just getting dunked on. It's not even been close. They still have a Niv Mizzet over there. We can't win. We're too far down the rabbit hole now. Actually, didn't notice that I had a Chemister's Insight here, so I probably just played the wrong spell. I truly didn't notice this. They're not highlighting like they normally do. I mean, the counter magic in this set's not very good. I don't know how it fixes it. Like it's not good, right? The mana's too bad. So I don't know what you mean by fix it. It's not really going to get worse than it is now because it's already really, really bad. I feel like that's a match I'm supposed to win, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do when I don't draw any of my cantrips. Like, their deck's a lot better than ours when... Well, I mean, obviously, when they're drawing multiple cards. And they have more relevant early plays. We're supposed to win by getting a mana advantage and being able to play multiple spells in a turn, but it's just not working out for us because we're not drawing any of the cards that matter. Which we did sideboard out 4 Growth Chambers, but... I feel like these decks rely on Search for Azcanta way too much. And this deck gets crushed by Mono Blue. If they're playing Mono Blue, that's not good for us. I could just be making play errors too. Like, I'm willing to believe I'm punting these games off. Oh god. This match is just close to unwinnable though. Not a lot we can even do here. At least in game 1. Game 2 we get some more tools, we get some Murmuring Mystics and stuff, but... not a lot I can do about that. Stopping in their second main phase hoping they'll play another creature. If they just have a bunch of counter spells, I don't know what we do. Like, if they have 2 counter spells, how do we win? Ever. And they do in fact have 2 counter spells. Um, 2 low to play both. Wouldn't mind to draw another Nexus. Or maybe a Rootbound Crag. Alright, well I don't have what I want, so what is the best play from here? So I could, if I could shock, go down to 2, and then have 1, 2, 3, 4, draw 3 cards, or I can just use these to draw 3 cards. It means you just have to draft fast, my friend. I think just drawing 3 cards of these is better. Well, if I had more turns, you would have been useful. Well, I got what I needed. We're shocking there, so that maybe we can play a Chemister's Insight too. If they have a counter spell, they only have 1 card in hand. Certain counter spells we'd be able to re-counter spell. 2 more lands ain't gonna do it, are they? So they didn't play a land or anything. That means that probably is a counter spell. Wow. We found 16 of our 25 land in the top 30, and then just died. Wah wah. It's just 25 lands. It's not like we're playing less lands than most builds do. Most builds play 26. Give Mizzet control go. No, we keep. Hey, we drew a search for Azcanta. Not having forced search for Azcantas in any Nexus deck feels wrong to me. This is not saying that it is wrong, I'm just saying it feels wrong. Not a lot I can do about that one. Unfortunate. Well, that's actually kind of good. This can't be Spell Pierce, so happy days for us. Yeah, well, they get to draw another card, we get to play another Mystic. If they don't hit a land, we can play the Wilderness Index, the other thing, if we want. It's probably better to get the Wilderness and play then. Ooh, we keep that too, can't we? Guess I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm pretty fine just resolving this. I wouldn't be surprised if they concede fairly quickly from here. Especially whenever they see the second Murmuring. But we kind of have all three of our power cards in play. We have more power cards in play than they have lands. And they missed again. I'll put anything in the graveyard I can just to get to flip that at this point. Don't care about their Branch Walker. I am shocked that we're still playing this game. Shocked, I say, that we're still playing this game. Hey, yeah. No. We've been gotten. Opponent's so tricksy. We can play the next game now if you want. They say they don't want. Never mind. There they go. Now they're done. Well, we can beat them when they don't draw lands. Yeah! No lands? No problem. Not changing anything from the play to the draw. Guess I'm mulliganing that. We didn't have a removal spell. Maybe I'm not supposed to mulligan that because I'm not going to go to 5 when we get a similar hand. If I'm not going to go to 5 when we get a similar hand, maybe I just can't ever get rid of that type of hand. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. No! What a nice mulligan. Cannot. You cannot do that now. I guess that has to go to the graveyard because we're just looking for a thing to kill this with. Spoiler, we didn't get it. I would really like them to have a charter course or something here. I don't even know what I want them to have. No, I don't want to put that into my graveyard. That card's sweet. That card's exactly what the doctor ordered. Guess I should put a stop here because I'm going to do this during their upkeep. It gets better. Hey, yeah. Light 'em up on fire. Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore. Light 'em up. Well, it might be a little bit too excited. God, I don't want that card. Guess I can't put it in the graveyard though. Really wanted to land. I will not block you. Mostly because I cannot. Wait, is that a song from Fall Out Boy? If so, I legitimately had no idea. Like, legitimately had no idea. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I don't know what to do now. I feel like I just never win this game without lands. I feel like just playing into a counter spell is epically foolish as well. Goodbye, Niv. You'll be missed. I will block. I will block. That's Fall Out Boy song. I'm just not clicking it, JJ. I have principles, my friend. No, I guess I need that card. This lets me play Crushing Canopy plus Growth Chamber, or like Crushing Canopy copy with expansion. Let's see how they feel about our things. Let's start by trying to kill this one of the things. Oh my! Worked out much less, much less good than I was hoping for. Any one drop? That's not a one drop. Ooh. A boom. Red, 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 blue, blue, blue. I wanted to save the chart in case they had a blink of the eye. I wanted to be able to save my Niv Mizzet if I needed to. Well, not save it, but like send the Niv Mizzet back on something else. They could just have the deep thingy. I'm not worried too much if they do. Go ahead and smosh this little thing. They read it. They just wanted to counter so that my draw step didn't kill this automatically. It was actually a good play. Me casting the Mystic, on the other hand, may have been a bad play. It's probably not a bad play. It's probably fine. Well, that's a problem. It's the card I wanted. Find another Crushing Canopy at some point. Oh, like that. Like that point. Light 'em up. Oh, no, no. Oh, crap. I messed up there. I made a play mistake. A play mistake is what I made. I needed to put stop during my upkeep. Wasn't really fast. Wasn't Johnny on the spot with it. Destroy target enchantment. A boom. Niv Mizzet, you're free. Niv Mizzet, you're free. Blue, blue, blue. Red, red, red. 7 kills them, but we're tapping it all because funsies. We did the things. I like how we lose to hard match or easy matches and beat a hard match. Casual. There's nobody chatting today. There's nobody on my Facebook talking either. Not very many people in Twitter that I follow that are talking. I've not received an email. It's just lonely days. We do have some lurkers in chat though. Like my eye spies Murph and Scooter were both here earlier. Dong's around, Dark's around. I am playing kind of a boring deck. I can see why people wouldn't want to watch this, but then again, nobody watches me anyway. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. Very few people watch me is what I should say. I am not a good streamer. Or even particularly a good Magic player. I think there was a time in my life I was an okay Magic player. That is not anymore. So Venom's been playing Red Deck Wins, and I have to imagine that's another one of our hard matches, so I assume we're going to win. Oh no, they've changed decks. Are they back on Phoenix? Yeah, Dong is not here. How dare you accuse Dong of being here? Oh wait, that was me. Definitely aging. A little burnout, too. Like, streaming 600 days in a row will put some tear on a man. Cool. We drew all the cards we needed to beat Red Deck Wins. We drew none of the cards we needed to beat the Mirror to Semi-Mirror. If it counts, I did not know it was Light Up Boy. Or Fallout Boy. It's just something that we used to say on League of Legends. Oh, well, I'm dead. Cool. Oh, what a dagger. I don't even get a land? I want to play Magic. What are you going to do when I growth spiral and don't hit a land on you? Cool. We had another card good versus his other deck. He's hitting all the lands. They've even discarded a land. Don't care if they have a counterspell. We're not going to win playing a traditional game anyway. If they have it, they just have it. Oh, they got Syncopates too? If they got Syncopates, they're probably just playing Niv Mizzets. Getting really close to flipping their search. And that's when, as they say on MTV, things stop getting, or stop being polite and start getting real. I don't even want to play this. I don't have anything, so I will just pass the glorious turn again. No! I guess I'm dead if that resolves, so I have to look for my one blink. I didn't get it. I just dead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I am not dead this turn. Suck it, opponent. Unless I did bad math. Uh-uh. Well, I'm dead if they untap, so... Because if they untap and have a counter spell, they'll be able to pay for it with double Wilderness Reclamation extremely easily. So I might as well just go for hoping they don't get another turn. We kind of sideboard into their deck. just kind of funny. So what don't we want? We don't want these. We don't want these. Cut some of those, but not all of them. Just basically sideboard into their deck. And hope to hit lands. Venom has beat me to death this past week. This is the 4th time we've got paired versus him, I think, and I believe he's ahead 2-1 right now. That's not lands at all. I'm actually going to keep this, though. We have double opt, and we get to look at 3 cards to hit our second land. I think that's worth it because Search for Azcanta is so strong. Don't want you. Ding, ding, ding. Happy, happy. And the reason I went ahead and done that during my turns because if they do happen to have Spell Pierce, I would rather them Spell Pierce to Search for Azcanta than the op. Ooze is pretty good, but it's not super good unless you get a Reclamation down. I think the Reclamation's hard to fight for in this match. Alright, Landis. Hero. Like in this match, I'm just doing my best to power out this Niv Mizzet. I would negate anything they play that I can negate because I want to flip to search as quickly as possible. Assuming this will get counterspelled and or killed. Either one I'm not protecting. It's just another card from my graveyard. So that next turn we can try to flip Niv Mizzet with counterspell back up. Knock on wood, God willing. Alright. And we failed at that. Ouch. I guess I have to pass then. They play Niv Mizzet, we'll ask Kanto looking for a thing. And if they don't, we'll just play Chemist's Insight. I feel like I'm getting snapped because I don't think that's a play you're supposed to even make. I don't think Venom would snap. But that just seems odd to me. Maybe I don't understand the match because I'm not trying to protect mine at all. I even threw one in my graveyard already. Like, I just don't care about them. I'm dead though if they just have double explosion or one wilderness reclamation here. Did I take 8 damage from my lands? Did I really take 8 damage from my lands? That's a lot of damage from my lands. Oh, this game's over. Can't actually win anymore. Recall taking 8 damage from my lands. How did I take 8 damage from him? Like I said, I'm dead. Oh, that's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. Because they get to kill this now. If I draw a land, or sorry, a crushing canopy, maybe a wilderness reclamation is what I need to draw. But I think I've already gone through 3 wildernesses, haven't I? Oh, I certainly don't need the 4th Chemister's Insight. It's like the first game, I don't need it. Guess it's just right to play it. Okay. What the hell does that do for us? Can't see these cards. Crushing Canopy. Alright. Well, that one's useful. Oh, well, we did something. They have about 1,000,000 mana now, though. They also have 10 cards in their hand. They have a counterspell, we lose. We lost pretty bad here. I thought we were going to win. I felt really far ahead this game. Maybe I'm not supposed to cast Niv Mizzet that turn? Maybe I'm not supposed to cast Nib Mizzet that turn. Maybe I'm supposed to slam it the turn before. Maybe I'm not supposed to use the negate I used. I forget what I even used my negate on, but I think it was for the Sinister Sabotage. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. Either way, I got smashed. And that's going to do it for us. Sorry, what? Can I not go to the deck list? Oh, that's such a tilt. Why can't I go to the deck list? There we go. Anyway, so this deck's supposed to be dominating on Arena right now, but we saw how poorly I did with it. Don't know if it was poor play, poor draws, or the other guys just running hot. I have no, bad matchups. I have no idea what it is. All I know is I did not perform very well with it at all. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming by as always, and we are out of here.